Donald Trump recently announced that he was nominating a man by the name of Jeremy Carl to be the Assistant Secretary of State for International Organizations. And knowing that he was being nominated, Mr. Carl decided now might be a good time to go back and delete some old tweets. And he had to delete more than 5,000 tweets, where he was either praising violence like that committed by the Capitol rioters or outright calling for people on the left to be executed. But as we all know, everything on the internet lives forever because of the Wayback Machine. A helpful little tool that can, be used to find all these horrible things that these idiots think, oh, I deleted it, there it goes forever. No, everything on the internet lives forever. Just so everybody's aware of that, okay? You can't really delete it. It's archived somewhere. So keep that in mind. But here is a sampling of what Mr. Jeremy Carl, again, Donald Trump's nominee to be the Assistant Secretary of State for International Organizations. Here are some things that he said. In 2023, he wrote that the January 6 defendants were more oppressed than Black Americans under Jim Crow. He later said that American Federation of Teachers President Randy Weingarten should be, quote, tried for crimes against America's children and get the death penalty. So yes, that is effectively calling for an execution. Only 2 days after the Capitol riot, Carl accused then House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of a, quote, military coup and said that she must be prosecuted. He repeatedly used heated rhetoric against Democrats, calling them evil and the real fascists. He said, quote, there is no peaceful coexistence we are going to have when our opposition is led by people like this. We either win or die. According to Carl, white people who celebrated Juneteenth had, quote, already surrendered. Imagine thinking the Great Replacement is a conspiracy theory, he wrote in 2021. I would rather be a black man on trial for the assault of a white man in the 30s, rural Mississippi, than I would be a right-winger in D.C. today on trial for political crimes. Okay, so we've got a healthy spattering of racism in there, along with the praising of violence and the other calls for violence, legal violence, I should say, because he's not saying somebody should murder these people. He's saying they should be prosecuted and receive the death penalty, right? So he's not telling people to execute these people. He's not going to do it. He wants the state to do it, of course. So, I guess there is a little bit of difference, a legal gray area there to cover your bases, right? But this is the type of individual that Donald Trump likes. A disgusting sycophant, a nobody from Nowheresville that's now more than likely going to be approved by Donald Trump's puppets in the Senate. But the Democrats can also inflict a lot of damage during the hearings. They can bring up these posts. They can get access to them. Hell, they may have access to even more things than we're able to get access to. So we'll see what happens during these hearings. And I hope it's brutal. I hope they read every one of these tweets word for word out loud, put it into the record. And hopefully this individual does not make his way to the State Department. We got enough problems with horrible, disgusting people in the cabinet as it is. We don't need to keep adding to that. Are your emails truly private? If you're using a free email service such as Gmail, all your emails are being scanned and tracked, even after you delete them. Big tech tracks everything, your plans, your purchases, your confidential messages, building profiles to sell to advertisers or hand over to who knows who. More and more people are realizing that free email comes at a cost. They're ditching big tech and looking for privacy-focused alternatives. They want to decide who sees their information, and they want that control back. That's why I recommend StartMail. They've been a trusted name in secure email for over a decade now. And here's a key detail. StartMail is based in the Netherlands, a country renowned for its strong data and protection laws. Unlike big tech email, StartMail never scans or tracks your emails. StartMail blocks invasive tracking pixels in emails, protecting you from being monitored by companies and hackers. When you delete an email in StartMail, it's actually gone for good, ensuring your data remains private. StartMail really goes all in on privacy. They've got a bunch of great features like unlimited aliases to keep you anonymous and, of course, strong encryption to protect your emails. Moving to StartMail is hassle-free. With just a few clicks, you can easily migrate all of your existing emails and contacts to StartMail. So try StartMail for yourself, completely free for 7 days. Go to startmail.com/Farron to begin, and you'll also get a 50% discount on your first year.